One of the things or one of the benefits of investing or developing a property through a good and a verified real estate company is not dealing with the Omoneles or the locals. If you make investments, if you buy a land or you're building through a real estate company, you will never ever have to deal with the Omoneles or the locals, because a good real estate company settles all that for our clients. So you don't need to go through a lot of hassles that comes with construction again, because or government agencies, a lot of hassles that goes with getting your documents, a lot of hassles that comes with settling all the locals. You don't need to go through all those again, because good real estate companies take care of those for their clients, or we take care of those for our clients. Okay, example is this. This is AyHomes Luxury Villa right here in Omole Phase 2. Okay, this estate is located between Magodo and Omole Phase 2, right here in Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Behind me here is Omole Phase 2. Let me show you guys. This is a very serene and a beautiful estate called Omole Phase 2. You can see the fence that is demarcating our estate with the estate called Omole Phase 2. And on the left hand side is Magodo. Okay, Magodo. So our estate is in between Magodo and Omole Phase 2. Okay, this is a client building right here in AyHomes Luxury Villa here in Magodo. You can see that there is no disturbance, there is no red marking anywhere, the client is just peacefully building his place of abode, simply because he invested in the right place. Okay, this is one of the benefits. If you can ask the workers there now, you will hear that Omonile. Does Omonile disturb you guys here? No, not at all. You people don't experience anything Omonile here. You're just building peacefully. You can see it. So this is our estate. This is AyHomes Luxury Villa. Okay, right here we have two plot sizes. We have 500 square meter, which is the residential, and we have 1000 square meter, which is the commercial. Okay, the residential is going for 250 million naira. Look at a client building his mansion right here on a 500 square meter of land, a full plot of land. You can see that the client has enough space. This is a 5-bedroom duplex with BQ. The client is building here peacefully without any interference, obstruction from Owoda, this, that. You don't experience that when you are building in an estate like this. You don't. And another good thing is that when you buy land in estate like this, your land is safe forever. There won't be any encumbrance from the government. You will never hear brother or sister. I'm talking to those living outside Lagos and my brothers and sisters in the diaspora, most of them that get scared of investing. When you invest in an estate like this, it is already plotted, surveyed, so there is nothing like encumbrance. everyone to their own land. Okay, you can see this is a site and service estate. By site and service, it means that we have we have put in place a lot of infrastructures. So when you build, you can build and you start living here immediately. Okay, there is light. We promise 24 hours light. This is one of the features you will get here. We promise 24 hours light. Good drainage system. This place can never ever get, flooded. Good drainage system. 24 hours security. And right here in this estate, we're going to also have a playground for the children, internet service, and all that. Okay, this is value. Okay, when you see value, you feel it. You feel it. The value is felt. Okay, when you see value, you feel it. This estate has the highest title a land can get in Lagos State, and that is governor's consent. So it means that this land is safe and it is highly secured. So nothing happens to your investment here. This estate is governor's consent in the company's name. So when you buy your own plots, you can also perfect the title in your name. So it is safe, it is secured, and it is in the center of Ikeja. All right, from here to the airport is about 25 minutes drive, and you get yourself to the airport. That's Ojodu Beggar right there. That's the Omole phase 2 on the right side. Okay, so here we have residential, which is right here inside the estate, and then we have commercials, which is facing the road. I'm going to take you guys outside so that you see the activities. It's a very busy road also. So here you can build your hospital, your mall, your school, your wherever, your plaza, that you want to build. Even banks can still come and buy from us and build their bank. Also, there is a Polaris Bank opposite the gate of the estate. Okay, so this estate is already plotted. Once you buy, you go through the estate layout and pick the plots that you want. You pick the plots you want and you start building. Okay, you just go for your building approval plan, get your building approval plan, and you start building. You can see that, okay, that's a client there, testament to the fact that the estate is secured. A client down there is building, and another client is about to start building. Another client is about to start building. That is it. Morning. That is it. Another, look at it here. Another client is about to start building. Okay, so this is not the kind of property you see. This is not the kind of property you see and you delay. That's from right here down, you're just heading down to the east. Okay, so this is not the kind of property you just see and you delay. Okay, so the residential is quite different from the commercial. The residential, they are the ones that will use this gate and the facilities here. So the commercial has no business with the residential. You can see that we used fence to demarcate it. So they don't have any business inside the estate unless they are living inside this estate. Okay, unless they are living inside this estate. You can see the fence that demarcated the residential from the commercial. That's the fence. So the commercial will be facing the road. So 1,000 square meter is going for 550 million naira. Then 500 square meter is going for 250. Look at a company that got this place, that want to start building their own fully detached houses for sale. Okay, so this estate is in the heart of Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so this is not the property you see and you delay. And another thing is that we have limited plots of land here. You know, this type of property doesn't stay long in the market. It doesn't stay long in the market. So this is the estate gate where the affairs of the estate will be manned. Okay, and the estate is well protected. Aside from the fact that it's in a serene environment, we also have our 24 hours security. Okay, so this is where the commercial will be facing. The commercial plots will be facing this road. So I want to show you the road so that you see the activities ongoing on this road. So you can see that it's a busy road. It's a very busy road. That is it. So the commercial which the fence demarcated is facing this road. So right down to this side, you're just heading to Omole phase 2. And to this side, you are heading to Magodo. So you can imagine you owning something like an event center in this place. Business is good. You can imagine you owning an event center in this beautiful location. It will be hot cake. It will be a hot cake. So I encourage you, call me today. We have limited plots here. We have about 7 plots here. So it is sleeping off. This place is sleeping off. So don't wait to hear sold out. If not, you will buy it from secondary seller. You buy it, you know, bigger from the secondary seller. And the good thing here is that this is the cheapest land in this axis. In this location, you get plots of land, residential land, from 250, 300. I mean, from 300 and 350. But ours is 250 million. So I encourage you, you know, call me today. Come and buy either the commercial or the residential. Either way you go through it, it is a safe investment. Call me today and you'll be glad you did. Bye.